What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Happy Friday, everyone. PCE numbers just came out. I want to break it down on what they are saying, as well as what big money is gravitating towards today. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, PCE came out the year over year, a little bit in line with the forecast. And then on the month over month, lower than what was forecasted. So forecasted was 0.3, actual was 0.2. Market absolutely loves that. So futures are very green. Prior to PCE, futures were red. So clearly the market absolutely loves that and is probably going to translate that to at least one rate cut in this year alone. And then at the same time, you do see the fear and greed index being at 45. So once the market does open, you should see a nice recovery to the high 40s, if not early or kind of low 50s. So people's appetite for risk will definitely be increasing today. And without further ado, let's get right to it. SOFI right now, there's no news, no SEC filings, nothing like that. Over this last several trading days, shorts did really double the hell down. You can kind of see that right here. So anticipate them to do the exact same, despite PCE numbers coming in a little bit better than anticipated. Right now, it is sitting at $6.97 pre-market, up 0.87%. So trading between this S1 and the pivot. So $6.99 will be that next strong resistance / target that you want to watch for SOFI to get above. But at the same time, I think there's around 28,000 in open interest at that $7 strike price. So shorts will pretty much want to die just to kind of ensure that SOFI does not close above $7. So today is going to be a very interesting day for SOFI. Moving on, Dell. So their earnings were somewhat okay, but the future guidance was poor. And plus, I think just bigger picture, people started to look at the multiple that's being placed on Dell and probably sees it as overdone, because even just over this 1 year, it is up 259%. So kind of high. It's not heavily shorted, so 3.17% of the free float's being shorted. So probably anticipate shorts to enter in, not dramatically, but still something to keep in mind. If you're looking at trading it right now, it is at 142 and change pre-market. So trading between this R2 and this R3. So 146 will be that next strong target / resistance. And given PCE numbers, I feel like the broader market is going to push Dell back into this R3 range. Not really enough for it to get above that, but probably orient it more so around the R3. So let me know your thoughts on that. Moving on, the Gap. So the Gap did unveil their earnings and it was very positive. Underlying very. So that's definitely a good thing. It is also heavily shorted. So 18.1% of the free float's being shorted. So anticipate more of a reduction in shorts, at least today, especially with PCE numbers. So that could be a very positive thing. And right now with it at $28.11 pre-market, it is trading between this R2 and this R3. So just watch for it to stay above this $27.75, vice versa, $30.89. I don't really anticipate the R3 to be touched, but you never know given the momentum in the broader market. And what the market really does want is rate cuts, and the data that came out today kind of insinuates that. So GPS is the ticker, so the Gap is going to be a very interesting play today. And so ticker SMMT, so Summit Therapeutics, yesterday did go up 272% after hours, or so far pre-market is down 25% based on no news, so just a lot of profit taking. So given the news that did come out yesterday, you could see more of a further push today. It's somewhat heavily shorted, so 30.74% of the free float being shorted. And just looking right here at the shorts, they have been really kind of increasing their position over this last little bit, and they've been maintaining it because you do see the short interest DTC is 7.71. So on average, shorts are holding their position for roughly around 8 days. So they're very comfortable in, I guess, holding it. So I know, something to keep in mind. If you are looking at trading it though, right now it is at $8.15 pre-market, and so it is above this R3. So it's kind of above all of the fib levels. So just tread cautiously, especially considering if there's a sign of weakness in the broader market, you should see a pullback to this R3. So again, something to keep in mind. And then finally, Faraday Futures. So I do cover this one under this channel, and there was a video that came out yesterday and some news, but nothing really of substance in my opinion. Faraday is a very big squeeze / momentum play, and with PCE numbers and people's appetite for risk increasing, that could really stand to help fair day today. And right now 18.18% of the free float is being shorted. It is still on the threshold list, and if you're looking at trading it, obviously take this with a grain of salt, because when it comes down to momentum plays, it's all this just sometimes doesn't really matter all that much. But right now it is at 65 cents pre-market, so just watch for 56 cents, which is kind of where it closed at yesterday, and then vice versa. The next strong target is 75, and then $86.05. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Is there anything else that is floating your boat, or do you think that maybe there's going to be a pullback, just overhyped due to PCE, or what's your thoughts? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with all that said, appreciate all of you watching.